Okay, we'll start. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagavarahan samma sambuddho vidyacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisadamma sarati satta deva manusanang buddho bhagavati namo tassa samma sambuddhassa swakato bhagavata dhammo sanditiko akaliko ehipasiko vapanayako pachattan veditabbo vinnuhiti namo tassa niyanika sadammasa supatipanno bhagavato savaka sango ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sango nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sango samicipatipanno bhagavato savaka sango yadidam chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala esa bhagavato savaka sango आहुनेयो पाहुनेयो दक्किनेयो अंजलिकरणीयो अनुत्तरं पुण्यकेतं लोकस्साति नमो तस्स अट्ट अरियपुग्गला महासंगसा साधु सुखिवन्तु. Okay, so today's this introduction class is to make you very clear that this program, this community course, this 6 months program, how important it is, how serious you should be, how committed you should be, how much priority you should give to this. To make it very clear, I just thought of having this introduction class. And if it is okay about the seriousness, about the commitment, about say the priority that you are supposed to give to this course, if it is okay for you, you go ahead with this course. Otherwise, no need. You need not worry about this course. You just drop from this course, because this is very important. This is more important than this teachers training program. So teachers training program, it was there for some 45 sessions, 45 days. But this will be for 180 sessions. If you attend even one session a day, it will be like 180 sessions. It is 4 times longer than the TTC course. That is one thing. It's not just with regard to the duration. It's also about the significance of this. It's like every day you have to attend. Maintaining that continuity is the key here, is the important point here. And of course, some people, they were asking, then we are traveling and all, if there is some problem. Of course, as an exceptional thing, we can definitely have some concession. But at least some 150 sessions you have to attend. That is a must. If you attend more, then you will get more, say, priority in our future programs. There are so many future programs that I will tell you. And for all those future programs, you will get some priority based on your performance in the this 6 months program. Hmm. And also, uh, like we are going to have some residential programs. For that also, you are going to get some priority if you attend this 6 months program with absolute seriousness, with absolute commitment. That is about how you can say get some priorities in the future courses of the CRVM. But as a practitioner, as a meditator, as a seeker, what are the benefits? There are so many benefits again. There are again n number of benefits as a seeker, as a meditator, as the person who is progressing in this mindfulness, right concentration, thereby achieving lot of freedom and wisdom. Those things also I thought of explaining to you in this introduction class. So these are the two aspects I want to explain. As a party, as a member of this CRVM, as a meditator of this CRVM, what are all the different benefits that you are going to have and so that how much serious you should be in this 6 months program. That is first point. The second thing is, as a seeker, as a person who is looking for progress in this right view, progress in this right view meditation, progress in right mindfulness and right concentration. What are all the different benefits? What are how we can progress? That also I thought of mentioning. So these are the 2 points explaining. These are the 2 points that I was just thinking in this introduction class that I can explain to you, so that if you are very clear, very sure of this, and we are very seriously looking for this, then definitely I will be with you, I will encourage you. And if you are not very serious, if you have some other expectations, some other things that you are looking from this, any worldly, cheap things that you are looking for from this course, then definitely you will not get this. Then again you can decide that you are not suitable for this and you can leave. Or this is not suitable for you and you can leave. So this is the broad outline of what we are going to see today in this introduction class. See, you have seen, all of you have gone through the CRVM courses. So it's a step-by-step commitment to see where is the true happiness, to discover where is the true happiness. In the world, everybody they talk about, you do this, you do that, you eat this, you go there, you watch this, you be with this person, that person. You follow this belief, you follow that belief, you do this puja, that puja, you don't do this, you don't do that, then you will get happiness. In that way, the world has so many versions for happiness. But here you have seen, bring the mind to the present moment, how to be in the present moment, through so many different kinds of mind exercises or the meditations. So, for example, in all these 4 faculties of the mind, there are different meditations, the different techniques that you have learned. All of them, they will help you to be in the present moment, and thereby you experience the happiness. It has to be refined bit by bit, every day. It has to be refined. And your understanding about the true happiness, the real taste about the true happiness of being in the present moment, and letting go of these all the thoughts, unnecessary thoughts, which will simply generate in the mind out of some kind of impulsiveness, out of reactiveness. Lot of which there is an ocean of thoughts inside us, inside each one of us, because of our own ignorance, our own attachments, our own greed, our own hatred, our own delusion. Of course, all these things again because of our own ignorance. So, because of that, every day we are multiplying these thoughts and these defilements, this ignorance, And because of that, these thoughts also, this unnecessary flow of thoughts, unnecessary impulsive thoughts, they also start multiplying again and again. There should be an authoritative way to fix this, to control this, to nullify, to dissolve this, and to keep the mind as fresh as possible, as empty as possible. Then the mind should be ready to take up any task without much resistance, without much inherent defilements, without much inherent weaknesses of the mind, like laziness, like confusion, like doubt, say other defilements, major defilements like greed, hatred, delusion, passion. All these things, they simply trouble us. And that they are not only trouble us, they will keep on multiplying. Infinitely they are multiplying, and there is an ocean of this multiplicity of thoughts going on in each and everyone's mind. And which is the cause of, like say, our, again, this multiplicity of thoughts, again they multiply the defilements also. These defilements, this multiplicity of thoughts, they keep on multiplying, they support, they feed one another. And we get trapped in this loop, in this cycle, vicious cycle of this impulsive thoughts, impulsive defilements, defilements feeding thoughts, thoughts feeding defilements. So in this trap we are already into this. Somehow we have to learn how to fix this. And for that, all the techniques that you have learned with regard to the four faculties of the mind, consciousness, when you are developing more and more this right consciousness, right view consciousness, through all these different meditations, pertaining to the five senses, pertaining to the mind-body coordination, and there are so many other consciousness meditations. All of them, they will help us to correctly fix this ignorance-rooted all defilements authoritatively, and thereby it will bring your mind to the present moment and to let go all this ocean of thoughts, or this flood of thoughts, or this incessant, or this impulsive thoughts. Thoughts means like your feelings also. Thoughts, feelings, all these things, they come under this, in this classification that I am talking about. So in that way, to fix this, all these consciousness-based meditations, the awareness meditations that you have learned and learning, they will help you. If you learn and practice them authoritatively in an integrated way, we are learning all these awareness meditations, consciousness-based, these mindfulness meditations, concentration meditations, with absolute right view, with absolute free mind, with absolute open mind, without any notions, without any premeditative notions in the mind, ideas in the mind, belief systems in the mind. We are just working on the consciousness of the mind without any premeditative ideas or belief systems, and thereby we are learning how to stop this flow of this flood of thoughts, flood of defilements generating thoughts, flood of thoughts generating defilements. From this trap, from this loop, we are learning through this consciousness meditations, the right mindfulness, the right concentration, so many kinds of meditations. We are learning bit by bit how to fix, how to come out of, how to break this loop, how to come out of this vicious cycle that you are learning. And thereby, if you have experienced a glimpse of the true taste of this mindfulness, the right consciousness, the right concentration, if you have appreciated or if you have experienced a bit of this taste of right mindfulness, right concentration, right awareness, right view, meditativeness, then again you are eligible for this program. Or if you have confidence, complete faith, yes, though it may be very, very minor, very, very tiny, whatever I have experienced, the taste of this right mindfulness, the taste of this true awareness, but still I am confident that it will definitely give me the true happiness, thereby true health, true peace of mind, true the mind is not just the source of defilements and the ocean of thoughts. It's again the ocean of lot of virtues of the mind, lot of abilities of the mind, lot of powers of the mind. again to say unlock these treasures or the powers of the mind. Again, this right view meditations, right mindfulness, or right concentration will help me. If that idea, if you have, again you are eligible. If you neither have faith nor have that little bit of experience of the true taste of this right view meditations, again you are not, you will not progress in this. At least you should have some confidence, some faith. Yes, as far as my understanding, it will definitely give me the ability to fix my own defilements, and also it will help me to come out with the powers of the mind, the abilities of the mind, the virtues of the mind. If that confidence if you have, again you are eligible. Either the taste, the experience of this mindfulness, the consciousness development through these different awareness meditations, or if you have confidence by progressing in this, I will definitely experience the true happiness, true wisdom and freedom. If that is very clear, then you are suitable, you are fit for this program. The same way, next, these wholesome feelings that some of you have experienced. Some of you have gone through all these 4 feelings. Some of you, those who have completed only basic course, you know only the 2 feelings, 2 wholesome feelings. Again, these wholesome feelings have the power to fix all my negative feelings. That is one, which are again the cause of a lot of impulsive thoughts, impulsive feelings in my mind, multiplication of my defilements. So these powerful feelings, the wholesome feelings, the authoritative, the right feelings, this Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekka, if I practice them correctly, will definitely give me a lot of power, a lot of ability to fix all the negative feelings and again come out of a lot of defilements of the mind. If that is sure, either through a bit of experience or through proper synthesis of these techniques based on little bit of experience and having a lot of confidence, absolute confidence in this, if that is there, that is the right faith, right confidence, right faith, if that is there, then again you are eligible for this. Then again you are suitable for this 6 months time. 6 months is not a small time, it will definitely requires commitment. Because actually I thought of introducing this 6 months program only for these TTC participants. And later, some people from CRVM, those who could not complete TTC, they requested, and I thought, okay, let them also participate by making them more responsible for this, and because they have not gone through this TTC. I wanted more responsibility, more commitment, more dedication from their side. And of course, for the new people again, maybe a few people are there. They have to understand the importance of this. They require more dedication. If you don't think that you are not suitable, please leave. That is my request. Because this is like a very serious group. So if one of you lack that kind of seriousness, then it will have an impact on the entire group, the entire session. I am dedicating 5 hours for this. And if you can't dedicate even one session or 1 hour, then it will definitely create a lot of disturbance in the entire group, also in the entire, the community. It will have an impact, and that's why I call this as community of serious meditators, serious seekers, serious right view meditators. In that way, please understand the benefit for you and also its impact on the group. If you are not dedicated, how it will affect your progress, and thereby how you lose so many things, and also how it will affect the entire group. These 2 things you better understand, and based on that you decide. That's what is the point here. In the same way, to bring the mind to the present moment, to come out of a lot of laziness, dullness, confusion, fear, Hmm? Again, we have to have the right confidence in our actions also, in our worldly actions also. Even of course, in meditation is also an action. Many people, they may think, at least some people, they may think that meditation is simply letting go and sleeping. No. There's so much you have to do to let go. Even to let go, there is so much to do, so much to learn, so much to understand. So for that, right confidence is also important. So the confidence building techniques and Vidyapadas also will help me in my meditation, in my worldly actions. Correctly, I have to understand, I have to practice them. Of course, that also we are going to practice in our this 6 months program. All these things, of course, we are going to practice bit by bit. Again, they will fix your distracting mind, and also it will fix your other defilements like confusion, doubts, fears, lack of confidence, lack of enthusiasm. All these problems, these Vidyapadas, they will fix, and how to understand and how to establish while practicing meditation and later in the day-to-day life also. If that clarity if you have, again you are eligible for this program. In the same way, the right perception, the clarity, perception with regard to the knowledge, what is what. Yes, craving is the cause of suffering, giving and giving up is the cause of happiness. What is permanent, what is not permanent, what is attractive, what is not attractive, what is the soul, what is not soul. If that clarity, and again there are so many other perceptions also. That of course maybe in the later part of the 6 months training program I can introduce those things also. If that clarity is not there, again the mind will wobble, mind will get a lot of confusion, mind will get a lot of tension. When there is confusion, automatically tension also. And because of these, some major, some basic defilements, other defilements also they start multiplying, start growing. So because of that reason, this right clarity is also important. Giving and giving up is the cause of happiness. If that attitude, if you don't have, you don't succeed in the life, please understand. Simply craving, asking, attachment, begging, so that will not really help us. I have experimented, not just from few years, from my childhood. Whenever I have that attitude of giving, then I will, not only me, thousands, lakhs, from the time of Buddha itself, everywhere, that art of giving and giving up, they only started getting absolute enlightenment also, not just of all our worldly things. So in that way, here also, you have to give your 1 hour at least. I am giving 5 hours. And then automatically you will start developing a lot of abilities to say work better, earn better, give up the things better. Lot of attachments like greed, hatred and delusion, attachment in the mind. You can give up so much in the mind. And that very giving up, that very detachment, that very unattachment will help you to get so many other virtues, qualities from within. And thereby you can work better, work efficiently, work skillfully. That is the way to success. That is the way to achieve anything in the life also. Again, if you don't have this understanding, you can't progress in this path. Even from the time of Buddha, he had to make everyone to become monks and nuns, like many people who came across. Or he has to encourage people in this art of giving and giving up. Such people only, they could learn the best things, even among the lay people also. So in that way, you have to understand this right perception also. Thoroughly, it will liberate you to the best possible level. That's why the Four Noble Truths is the crux, is the core of Buddha's teachings. And based on that only, all other techniques I have designed actually. And of course, Buddha's meditations are also designed. All other techniques are also designed based on these Four Noble Truths only. With that understanding, if you want to go through, establish, thoroughly dive into this. Based on, again, of course, so many other perceptions I told you, Asubha, Anicca, Anatta, all these things correctly I have to understand, correctly I have to practice them. They will help me in my spiritual progress, in my meditation also, and also they will help me in my materialistic day-to-day life also, in my work, in my transactions, interactions with the different people also. So where it will help me. If that attitude, if you don't have, again you are unfit to take up this 6 months program. So in that way, all these 4 faculties of the mind, different techniques that we are learning, the awareness are hundreds. Of course, those who have learned those techniques in this basic course and advanced course, those things only we will practice. A few kasinas, if possible, we will see. But mainly the basic course, advanced course participants, only those techniques that you have learned in those basic and advanced courses, those things only we practice very authoritatively, thoroughly, with dedication, with thorough understanding, by filling the gaps in our understanding. Of course, now and then we are going to practice all these things. Those who have not completed the basic course and the advanced course, or L1 to L4, again in the month of May, we are planning one complete course for 16 days, 2 hours. Again, you attend that course also, and then better get the techniques properly, thoroughly, then that will help you in this 6 months program. Okay, so of course many of you have completed, some of you, some small portion, small percentage of you who have not yet completed this basic course and advanced course. You complete that, learn the techniques thoroughly, and then practicing these things will become easy, and then comprehending all the techniques authoritatively in these practice sessions, in this community course, right view community course, it becomes easy. So that is one more instruction. If those who have not completed this advanced course, again it will be, of course, 1 or 2 months, the basic course techniques only we will learn, and later we have to incorporate the advanced course techniques also, meditations also. Because of that reason, in May itself we are going to have this complete basic and advanced course. Okay, so with this much preparation, with this much planning, with this much authoritativeness, we have started this program. And so like say, these people, Laretu community course people, they will be like, they will have more, like say, they are more closer to right view, this right view community, this CRVM also, because it's a 6 months training. Don't think that only teachers training, these participants, they are very close to CRVM. No. So this is actually those who are into this community course, they are more into this CRVM. That's why even for those who want to become teachers also, this is a must. So without this, you can't become, even you can't get even 1% of training to become a good teacher. And again, if I'm planning to have some long courses in Nepal, or maybe in some centers, if we start in India also, like some 3 months course or 6 months courses. There you have to be in the center only, and again they will be like completely, it's residential, and it's like, it's a different rules here. There is not even, I'm planning to like say completely, I want to make some monks also, like say temporary monkhood or temporary nunhood for 3 months, 6 months. Those who are developing more commitment into this, for them I want to go for this pabaja or this temporary monkhood or nunhood, and they can practice 3 months or 6 months with absolute commitment in the center itself. And those who complete this program, they are only eligible for those long residential retreats as a renunciate, as a monk or nun. May not be like a full-fledged monk, like it's like temporary monk with some basic precepts. You have to. That is the idea of, say, this 6 months preparation. And again, of course, after this, again, one more 6 months program also we are going to make it, and this will keep going. So we can keep on going like this only, and then I will select the suitable people for the residential retreats to get what is called the next stage in this, right mindfulness and right concentration. That is what is the jhanas. So at least 6 months, that's what I was told, and I was trained there in Myanmar. Those were very serious. If they dedicate their life for 6 months, especially those who have seen the meditations from so many years, and those are very serious. I have seen in your Google forums, some of you are aspiring to get these things, and also for Nibbana. That's a wonderful thing. At least the aspiration is there, it's good. That way, if some of you are very serious, I have designed so many courses for such people in a very systematic way. Definitely we'll work on that. That is the very purpose of life for that matter. Not only for me or for you, for everyone, but many people, they can't understand it. They have their own worldly things. Worldly things don't bring in the worldly aspirations. Like there are 3 kinds of worldly aspirations. Tanaha, Kama Tanaha, Bhava Tanaha, Vibhava Tanaha. If you are beyond these 3 kinds of tanahas only, you decide to become this CRVM, this community course participant. So what are these Kama Tanaha, Bhava Tanaha, Vibhava Tanaha? All the sensual seekers, like sensual pleasure seekers. For that you are working, you are earning, all this earning and working and all these things. So don't expect from this absolute 6 months program. Of course, the training here will help you to work better, help you to earn better. So in that way, it will definitely help. How and all, let us see a little later. And the second one is Bhavatanaha. Bhavatanaha means like your power, position, your say, your control, your ego, like say, your position and your anywhere here in CRVM or in outside world or in your spiritual progress. Don't expect any power position here. Absolutely come with zero expectation. If you have some expectation here, then you are stuck in this Bhavatanaha. Then you don't progress, then you don't get the real benefits of this course. Simply follow the instructions, simply follow. Everything is designed for your sake, for your progress in this absolute right view meditations or in the spiritual path. Don't try to bring in your ideas, your some previous your knowledge, some which is not really suitable for this spiritual growth. Everything is designed based on lot of experience, lot of commitment, lot of focus, lot of compassion for you. That way, don't expect this the Bhavatanaha, any aspects related to your Bhavatanaha and Vibhavatanaha. Vibhavatanaha means like expectation for simply craving for Nibbana and don't doing any step, don't doing anything to achieve Nibbana. They simply remain as an attachment or as a craving for Nibbana, craving for power and position, craving for sensual things, wealth, and sensual things. Then these are Tanaha. But all these Tanahas, they lead to multiplication of these thoughts and feelings and defilements. So to fix that, we are working on these 4 faculties of the mind through these awareness meditations, through these feeling meditations, through these confidence building, Iddhipadas, through these right perception techniques. All of them, they authoritatively fix all these 3 Tanahas and bring your mind to the present moment. And when the mind learns how to be in the present moment, how to plunge into the present moment more skillfully, more efficiently, all these things which are required for of course, as human beings, we have senses, we need sensual pleasures, or at least we need the food, some basic requirements for the body, bodily pleasures, or body requirements. definitely the mind will develop tremendous ability to earn all these basic things or whatever you want for the body. And the power and position also automatically with skillfulness of being in the present moment, that only will bring you all these bhavatanaha pleasures or the power position that people are struggling, striving in the world, that automatically come with your ability to be in the present moment. The same way the Nibbana also, or this spiritual progress also, to liberate the mind, to get emancipated, to get jhanas, the deep absorptions, to get absolute mindfulness, absolute concentration, absolute jhanas, deep absorptions, or Nibbana. It's everything is in the present moment. So the art and science of plunging into this present moment, diving into this present moment skillfully, that's what you are going to learn in these 6 months. Once you are into this, you are authoritatively fixing all the defilements, and point number one. Authoritatively, you are fixing or deriving the pleasures that the world is simply struggling to get it, like this bhavatanaha, kamatanaha, vibhavatanaha. The world is simply struggling. Even this vibhavatanaha also. Many people, they want moksha, they want nibbana, and they practice so many things, and they get trapped in so many belief systems, going nowhere or progressing nothing, not at all, even an iota, they were not in a position to progress. They get trapped in some wrong belief systems, simply craving for Nibbana. That's what it will lead you to. So you have to learn how to, this right understanding knowledge you should have, working on this mind in this way, in this authoritative way. That is the key to get all these things. So let me enjoy this very present moment, only in this present mindfulness training or this right view meditations only. Then automatically all these things, they fall in place. The progress in Nibbana, automatically it happens. The progress in this power and position, automatically it happens. The progress in satisfying the bodily pleasures or sensual pleasures, automatically it happens. If this clarity, if you have this much understanding, if you have, again you are eligible for this. Again, definitely you don't give up this. You will consider this as a great opportunity and you will hold on to this. You will grab this. So in that way, so see that if we are very clear in this, what you are going to derive in this 6 months, and what are all the things that you have to say, you have to accomplish. So if that is clear, and how it will balance your early achievements with the spiritual achievements, if that is clear, so then there is no second thought, there is no second doubt. You can definitely take up this. That I can assure. Rest is assured in this program. I'll assure you that rest will fall in place. Rest will go very smoothly. Okay. First you see about your mind and your commitment to this, and then you can see other people, like some people are asking whether my family members, this person, that person, my friends, whether they can join this. You can tell these things to them, and or if you just gauge them, if they are ready for this, you can ask them to join. And again, if they have not attended any of these programs, they should attend next month in the May, the basic course, attend the advanced course. But also you can tell them. And of course, definitely I will give priority to this community course participants in that basic course, advanced course training program also. So in that way, based on these conditions, you can encourage others. If some people, if they are very serious and if they fit into this, you can just see that they will take up this basic and advanced course next month, and then they can also join. It should not be a problem. Because you see, many of the people who have gone through even the TTC also, they may not have developed the complete clarity and complete confidence and commitment in this. Some people from nowhere, they may come and they may develop a lot of commitment because of again the previous punya, previous good karma they may be having. So even to encourage that kind of participants also, I thought of, all right, even you people also can come, but with these conditions. So if that is there, you can encourage them, you can ask them to enroll. Okay. So tomorrow is the last day for these registrations, so you can just see. Those who have not yet joined, tomorrow you just register. And then from April 10th, morning, first session itself, 5:30 itself, we are going to have this. And if you can, sometimes you mention one session, but you can't attend that sessions because when you are traveling or because of some other reason, health issues or something like that. Even with health issue also, never hesitate to join this course, join these sessions, because actually when you are not feeling well, then it helps to a great extent. These continuous meditation sessions will help in healing, will help in relaxing, will help in feeling pleasant, keeping away from that pain of that sickness, pain of that say ill health. We can bear quite comfortably when you are into this meditative mood or meditation training, meditation practice. That way, never don't hesitate even when you fall sick, when you are not feeling well. Especially those who are above 50, I recommend them to practice, at least attend this course, attend these sessions, this these community course sessions 2 times, 3 times in a day. Because in old age, the mind also will be like it will not be under control, body also will not be under control. Trying this mind to develop more control on both body and mind. That's how you can save yourself. It's not your medicines, your wealth, your money that will save you in the old age. It's your own mental training that will save you in the old age. Please understand this. And youngsters who are so ambitious, so restless and achievement oriented, again, understand these intricacies of the mind, how the mind is the crucial, the base, the foundation for all your success, thereby how to handle the mind in a very balanced way through this right meditations approach that we correctly understand, and then at least 1 session in a day. If you can attend 2 sessions, it is very good. It's for yourself. You are giving time for yourself. You have to give time to your office, your work, your family, your friends, so many other entertainment, essential things. It's all fine. But for yourself, for your mind, thereby to your body, for your success and success in all these fields. So you have to give at least 1 or 2 hours in a day. Then I assure you, definitely you can succeed in whatever field that you have chosen, in any chosen field. So that we understand the importance of this 6 months training program and the correct way to fix the cause of our suffering in an authoritative way, and correct way to develop the mind, correct way to establish in this mindfulness, correct way to derive the true health, true happiness, true peace of mind, and in this step-by-step manner. So right mindfulness, right mind culture, right concentration, the jhanas, absorptions, and even if you are looking for nibbana also. Again, there is the systematic design. Let us work for this. After all, the human life is so special, and as some of you have mentioned in your Google Forms also, if you have such lofty ideals, lofty aspirations, understand the path, not just keeping the lofty ideals, that helps us. Understanding the path to reach that and plunging into that path, that only will really help us. So have this much of understanding before you start this wonderful journey, the 6 months journey of penetrating, plunging into your own mind. In this very moment, this is the journey into the present moment. All other journeys are for the future. All other journeys. Only this journey is to penetrate into the present moment. Isn't it? So in this journey only, you are striking, you are hitting into the core of the present moment. In all other journeys, it's all like after some time. I take up journey to Delhi, it's like set to reach Delhi after 1 day or 2 days or maybe after 4 hours or 5 hours. In all other journeys, it is for the future. But this journey is to penetrate into the present moment. The more you are capable to enter into the present moment, the more you are going to achieve all these benefits. So that's what is this introduction to this community course. And if you have some questions or if you want to share something, you can share, and then we can conclude.
Yeah.
Sat Sukhivantu.
Namaste,
Upasat.
Guruji.
Sat Sukhivantu.
So is the like 5 sessions per day, is the same thing will be shared in all the session, or there will be different?
Like like it is more of practicing. It's not like just the knowledge that one has to look for in this session. It is to, of course, there will be some gap filling in the knowledge also, based on the situation, based on the participants, based on their requirement. Maybe I can change also the technique, also the meditation session, the meditation technique also I may change, because uh, and of course maybe for 1 or 2 months, more or less it will be uniform, it will be same. Even not just the 5 sessions in a day, even if you few weeks, so 4 or 5 weeks, first 4 or 5 weeks it may be same, and you'll just see that people establish in some basic techniques more authoritatively. And so the point here is, yeah, it's a good question, because you see, people may think that, so if I miss the second session, then I may miss some knowledge. No, don't worry about the knowledge aspect. I can gauge what exactly you are missing, what exactly it has to be filled. Your focus should be completely on your mind, your practice of that particular technique, particular meditation. Of course, in one session you may have to practice 2, 3 meditations also. It's not just only one meditation, maybe more than that also. Of course, it is an integrated way. But it is not like say I'm losing something, I'm gaining something by attending more sessions, I'm getting more knowledge. Of course, you will comprehend more knowledge, but more than that, you will get more practice, more experiential wisdom you have to get. That is the point here in this 6 months training program. In all other courses, basic course, advanced course, or L1 to L4, or so many other courses we have conducted, theoretical courses. There it is all about knowing many things from the, like say, about the techniques and also maybe a little bit of motivation. But here in this 6 months training program, it is to dig into your own mind, to get the best from your own mind. And of course, I will help you. And of course, the system also will help you. How to dig, how to plunge more effectively, more confidently, more authoritatively into your own mind. Thereby, you only can experience the different ability, the different aspects of your own mind, because your own mind is the source of all knowledge actually. So, how to dig into it and how to say find the treasures within the mind. That's what is this course is for. It's not to give you some theoretical aspects, some scriptures, some scriptural knowledge. All those things we have. There are so many other courses, but in this 6 months course, it is to help you to dig into your own mind and to get the treasures from your own mind. So that is the objective of this program. And as I told you, there will be some gap filling also. There will be some points which are necessary based on the requirement. Maybe in some session only 5 people may be there, so 10 people may be there. Or in some session some 35, 40 people may be there. So based on the situation, based on the requirement, I may give some little bit of motivations, little bit of theoretical knowledge, little bit of gap filling, but it is more on one's own one's own efforts, one's own digging into one's mind. So that's what is the emphasis in this 6 months program.
Yeah, that's very nice, Guruji. Actually, what I am also looking is practicing, because the knowledge part today it is available, and of course,
Available, yeah.
everywhere information is there. But to actually sit and do under the guidance is what, and also the community, because that is what finally helps our
Exactly.
mind prepare.
Exactly, that is the point here in this 6 months training program. Creating that ambience, creating that community, creating that proper guidance, proper, say, motivation also. Motivation not with some theoretical knowledge, motivation with the actual moment to moment practice, moment to moment awareness. Like, say, I am aware of my mind, I will be looking for your practice where you are stuck based on my bit of experience, and also based on some little bit of interaction also, where you are stuck, where you require some clarity, where you require some push. All those things, I will do my best engaging that, and based on that, I can suggest and I can help.
Right. Dhanyavad, Guruji.
So, Sukhivanti, Prashant. Yes, Madhuri, Sukhivanti.
Guruji, I've got a small request. Like the only time, I mean, I know you're offering 5 times in a day, but the time that I would be able to join will be in the morning, 5 o'clock UK time, which is India time 9:30. So, and because of my schedule for work and all, have to be I might have to leave at 6 o'clock, Guruji. So I just want to, convey my apologize ahead of time, just in case if because I truly looking forward to be more disciplined and systematic. And I just want to test my own mind, how disciplined and how committed I can be. And so I want to stick to the early morning routine time before I start my day. It's just that I just want to let you know, Guruji, just in case at o'clock.
Yeah, I came to know. Neela also sent me a message that after 6 you have to go on. Yeah, that is 9:30 to 10:30 session. By 10:30 I have to finish because I have some other commitments also here. Mostly the discussion aspect or interaction, it will not be like say more than 5 minutes, because as I told you, like the complete emphasis is on practice here. It's not much on simply some theoretical aspects, but especially this session, like 9:30 to 10:30 because again I have some other work here. I have to finish by 10:30 itself. Uh, Maybe if there are some questions, I have to conclude the session by 10:20 or so. Then some 10 minutes I can keep it for some interaction. If I feel that there is some necessary to discuss, there is some need to discuss, then I'll reduce this meditation for some 15 minutes and keep some 10 minutes for discussion. So that way, if there is a need, otherwise it is like 1 hour meditation. That way it's good. You inform me, it's good.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
Suddenly we will plan, yeah. Yeah, any other thing? Yeah, I will be there, of course, all the 5 sessions, except maybe some program, some traveling is there, some offline programs, some maybe just for some 10 days or so. I have to travel in India and conduct some programs. During that time, uh, we may have to use the recordings just for some 1 or 2 sessions in a day. The morning session, evening session, and the night session, I can be there with you, or I can also join. But maybe for some 1 week or 10 days, some 1 or 2 sessions, we may have to use the recordings. Rest all these 900 sessions for me, it's like a bigger commitment from my side. So it's like for 6 months, every day 5 sessions means, so it's like 900 sessions. Of course, as I was telling you, I have to discipline myself also. Discipline is possible through this regular meditation only. There is no other shortcut. Please understand. Many of you are expressing that I have to discipline my mind, I have to. But there is no other shortcut other than this meditative way, other than this meditation. There is no other way to discipline your mind. Again, this is the best opportunity if you want to bring in that discipline into your life. This 6 months, it's again a great opportunity. Many of us, we are having this problem. Of course, I practice a few hours, but it is not sufficient for a meditation teacher. Because of that reason, I just this the 900 sessions for 6 months. It's again a commitment from my side. I have taken up this with my choice, with complete enthusiasm, complete commitment. Again, to bring in that absolute discipline into teaching, into my work, into everything, and to bring in that crispness, that clarity. It will help me in so many ways. So in that way, it's not only I'm helping you, I'm helping myself. The same attitude, the same mindset you too should have. So with this commitment, with this, you are helping yourself, you are helping the people around you, in your job, in your family, and to this organization, to the group, this community also. So keeping this holistic approach, integrated approach, if you take up this, then it is much more beneficial, much more useful, this 6 months training program. Isn't it? Maybe sometimes if you want to ask me in Hindi also, or in other languages also, it's fine, based on the time. But the instructions, mostly it will be in English, or yeah, of course, in a bit of Hindi also. I think Hindi and English and Hindi, so that we can manage with regard to language. But if you have some questions in Hindi, of course you can ask, that should not be a problem. Yes, sir. Ashok. Yes. Rupali. Yes, Rupali.
Vandavi Mandir.
Sadhya
Banteji, last time also I discussed you regarding Hindi. Actually, a few instruction at least that should be in Hindi language. Actually, my mother, Miss, she doesn't understand English that much.
Of course, it's all like she has completed her advanced training also, advanced course also.
Yeah, Banteji, she has done it.
Then no problem. Then she can understand all these instructions. Of course, little bit it will be in Hindi also. That should not be a problem.
That is the only concern, Banteji.
Sure. Any other thing? Yes, Ashok Jagdish Chandra. Unmute, you have to unmute.
Pranam Guruji.
Sal, Sukhi Hantu, Basar.
Guruji, suppose I am in traveling, is it possible for me to do the meditation in traveling?
Yeah,
The
possible.
time, the slot is available, and if I am traveling by the bus or in the train.
Possible. But when you are driving, don't meditate.
Then
If you are not driving, but
yes, driving
if
good,
you're
but
traveling,
in train and bus.
yeah, if you are traveling in a bus and there's no problem,
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
can
sir.
meditate. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sukhi. All your for some chronic ailments or some pain, some healing you are looking for. Again, this will help you because you are learning this objectivity, even this objective way of looking at the body and the pains. You're not getting carried away in these pains or physical pains or the bodily pains. You are not converting that physical pain into the mental pain. That is the key for healing. That is the key to develop a lot of, say, of course, healing one. The second thing is a lot of skillfulness so that your sickness or your chronic disease or some problem in the body that will not come in the way of your other works, other commitments, other responsibilities. So in that way, those who are into some kind of some chronic diseases or some other physical pain issues, they need not worry. Again, I encourage such people also to practice every day, at least one session, 1 hour, and it will help you in these two aspects to come out of that. Generally, the world puts a lot of negativity into the mind regarding the pain, regarding the disease. So that negativity should go away from the mind. For that, this kind of meditativeness, mindfulness, awareness, complete mind culture, it will help you to keep away that negativity from the mind, thereby keep away from that fear, from that insecurity, from that confusion, from that say mental pain also. So in that way, those who are having such kind of issues also don't hesitate. You just take it as an opportunity and practice this regularly for 6 months. Then you see how the mind will get the ability to heal the problem and also how not to be scared or be, be free from that mental pain. All those things we'll start experiencing. So this point also you keep in your mind. So these are the 4 beautiful lessons for Buddha and also for those who are into this right view practice. Like the old age or the disease or any other kinds of insecurity. You should take it as one kind of an opportunity to develop the mind. Why the Buddhas they take birth in this human world? Because they can see this kind of problems in the human world, the disease, the old age, the physical issues, so many other kinds of suffering in the world. So these things, of course, which we should motivate you to work on this mindfulness, to work on this mind culture, mind cultivation. So in that way, don't take those things, any other physical issues or psychological issues, mental issues, in a very hopeless way. Don't take those things in a hopeless way. You just look at them as one kind of opportunity, one kind of lesson, one kind of say messenger, one kind of divine messenger, which is helping you, which is motivating you, which is leading you, guiding you towards this mindfulness practice, towards this mind culture. Because this is the way to come out of all that kind of fears or all that kind of suffering, the physical suffering and mental suffering. This is the way. After all, this very approach is the art and science of coming out of suffering. Whether it is the suffering of the body, suffering of the mind because of some diseases, sicknesses, ailments, that is the suffering of the body, and so many other things, worldly requirements, worldly expectations, worldly power, position, so many things we look for in the world, and because of that we develop a lot of suffering. And to fix that kind of mental suffering also, this is the only way, this is the only path. With that clarity if you have, then again you are suitable, you fit into this path. You definitely complete this 6 months course with all enthusiasm, with all success. Okay. Vibarahi. You want to ask something? Upasika Vibarahi.
Can I speak? Mm, mm.
You are from which place, Vibarahi?
I'm
Upasika
from
Vibarahi.
uh, I'm from Thane. I had met at Tejishwani's house. Just Vandavi Banteji.
Sukhi Huntu, Upasika.
I want to request if a continuous sitting, it might give discomfort because of the arthritis and all these problems. So sometimes if I feel like just getting up for a minute or stretching the muscles, so just I want to uh,
Fine, you can do that.
for it.
You can do that. Definitely you can do. No, actually, this is a middle path. One should not force too much.
Ah,
If there is, like, say,
right.
sitting for a longer time for some 40 minutes, 50
No,
minutes.
for the age, it is natural, but still sometimes we have to protect ourselves. So
Correct.
intimating you, requesting you to pardon.
Yeah, the middle path for me, 5 sessions, 5 hours, even 10 hours, it may be okay for me. But because of the age, because of our temperament, because of the training, because of so many factors, for some time it may be even 50 minutes may be difficult. Then don't worry. If you want to just stand up, walk a bit, and then just relax for some time, just a few seconds, a few minutes, 2 3 minutes, you can do that. And again, you can sit, and again, you can continue the practice.
Okay. Thank you very
In
much.
that way, don't torture yourself in the name of discipline. Yeah, again, it's again one important point. In the name of discipline, again, I want to suggest all of you, don't torture yourself, either physically or mentally. You see your own abilities. The middle path approach is like, it varies from person to person. You see your abilities, slowly you push yourself, that's all. If you are sitting comfortably for 30 minutes, then try to push for 35 minutes. Then after that, if there is some intense pain, it's okay, just give it up. Then just relax for a couple of minutes. Again back Again, come back and sit.
Thank
So in that way, all of you should train yourself. Don't be too lazy or too relaxed in the name of middle path again. And at the same time, don't force, don't torture yourself. Again, in the name of discipline. So, of course, I too will be there to watch, to help you. But more than me, you should know about where you are going. Whether you are becoming lazy, whether you are becoming, say, too cruel to yourself. This you have to gauge by yourself, and then accordingly you have to strike your middle path. So that is what is the point here in this question. Good, Upasika, Ubarahi.
thanks.
Lalit Pant, anything you want to say? Sadsuki,
Right, yeah.
Sadsuki. Yeah, this path is like if you are very clear the approach and the core definition, the core meaning of this right view approach, then no other view will not come in the way. You will not feel like, say, any confusion or any doubt you will not keep. So if we are very clear, like it is the way, plunging into the present moment is the way to derive all these things, either to achieve the spiritual progress up to the point of nibbana or moksha, or all this worldly skillfulness that a person requires to achieve in the worldly life also. This is the way, penetrating into the present moment. If that is very clear, then you can learn 1 million things, no problem. You can learn so many philosophies, so many views also. It will not hinder or it will not become an obstacle. If this is very clear, if this approach is very clear, this view is very clear, then no need to, like, say, hesitate to learn other things.
Sounds good. Thank you, Ante.
Sad, Sukhi. Okay, so we'll conclude with one small chanting. That's it. Our organizers, anything to say? Neela, Upasika Neela, anything? Any other instructions or announcements? Okay, we'll conclude with one small chanting. नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्सा भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सर्वधम्मानुभावेन सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा स्वस्ति भवन्तु ते सुखी भवेयं निर्दुःखो अहं नित्या अहं विया इदा च मे सुखी होन्तु मज्जता चतवेदिनो इमां हि गम्मन्ते धम्मे सत्ता होन्तु सुखी सदा ततो परंचारज्येषु चक्रवालेषु जन्तनो sadhu 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 sukhi hontu mangal ho. May all of you be happy, healthy and peaceful. May all beings also be happy and healthy and peaceful. May all of you progress in this path of comprehending right view and establishing in this right view meditatingness. Sukhi Hotu, Mangal.